Hello and welcome to Soul Babes Craft and Creations. I am Louise and today is Saturday. So it's time for Silly Yarny Sisters Socktacular Saturday, or SIS for short. So what we doing? Well, this is the brainchild of Missi from Mrs. Yarnspirations and More and Rainee from the Willy Llama Shop. And in all things, it really is to do with Missi. Missi wants to make socks. And she has quite an obsession with wanting to make socks. Specifically, she wants to knit them. Now, the problem is, one, she is very much a baby knitter. She is learning to knit. She hasn't got there yet. And as she is mainly a crocheter, those that are, excuse me, got a bit of a frog in the throat. Those ladies that, or quite a few that are on the YouTube sheets, have suggested to her that are pastichual to first learn to crochet socks. In that way, learning the anatomy of socks. Now, I decided I wanted to join in on the journey because I have very large feet. I can't wear socks that are tight round the cuff, um, because even though my feet are large, my calves are even larger. And it's due to the medical conditions I have. So it means that it makes things very, very difficult to find socks here in the UK that are comfortable to wear. So I thought to myself, well, it's time I started making my own socks. Now, I have in the past made mittens and baby booties, but they're constructed completely differently to how to construct socks. So I thought to myself, yeah, I want to do socks. I want to make some socks on my own so that I can feel more comfortable, certainly in the colder weather, being able to put some socks on my feet. Um, so I'm starting off by practicing, learning. Um, Again, I'm learning by doing crochet while I reacclimatize myself with knitting. Yes, I can knit, but it's been a while, and I thought I need to reacclimatize. I need to sort of get my mind into being able to do so. So, with that being the case, I thought, right, let's get on with making crochet ones. Started off with using the Patons Kroy socks pattern, which is a free pattern, I think, on Yarnspirations, if I remember rightly. And I made those pair of socks. Had the same problem with many of them that have done it, to find that because it's a toe up and afterthought heel, once you've done the main bulk of the sock, you come back and do the heel. But when you put the heel in, it's too tight round the top of your foot, so you can't get your foot in. So I think there's slight flaw in the pattern that's only needing sort of a couple more rows being added somewhere, or adjustment in a couple of the rows that adds a few stitches right near where the heel comes in so that you get a better fit. But we will say no more about that. That's okay. So then, Missi has gone over to using a book called The Crochet Socks That Rock. I purchased the book on my Kindle, and the book is by Nikipirowicz. Excuse the noise of all the outside. Sounds like the kids are having a meltdown out there. If you can hear the kids, there is a group of kids that have just run past the house. I the neighbourhood I live in is right in the middle of where 3 schools are. This is quite a large family estates where we are, so there's a lot of families, and I'm recording on Saturday. Well, now it's Saturday lunchtime, so yeah, kids are running around like, and it's because it's nice weather out. They're having a good time. What they should be doing, not sitting indoors looking at screens all the time. It's good to hear them out there running around. So anyway, so we're I'm currently working from the Crochet Socks That Rock, and I have my for my second pair I did basic sock number 1, and for my third pair I've been doing basic sock number 4. Now let's get to that so that show you what that's meant to look like. So there we go. That's what it's meant to look like. I've done them slightly differently because I don't like short socks like that. Short socks actually annoy me. They make my legs get irritated by short socks like that. So what am I using? Well, I have been using, for my main colour in all the socks so far that I've been making, I've been using Yarnsmith's Create Baby 4-ply in the colour Baby Cream, and my toe and accent colour is Super Soft Baby 4-ply by James C. Brett, and the colour is Pale Lilac. So, as you can see, I've still got plenty. This is now after 3 pairs of socks. I have still got plenty from the first set of balls. So, my goodness, what's going on out there? There is a party going on. I think I'm going to have to get out there and find out what's going on at some point. I'm going to finish my video first. Anyway, so where had I got to? On both pairs of socks, I had got, well, this is where the leg was supposed to finish. And as I said just now, don't particularly like very short socks. I need to have a sock that's a little bit further up. I mean, even these are slightly too short for the way I like them. I like them a little bit longer. I just wanted to get this pair of socks out of the way, so I'm just sorting them out because I haven't yet put them onto sock blockers. So there we go. So both of them were finishing at that same point, and as you can see, I have now added a few more rows and put the cuffs on. So that is my pair of socks number 3 are now completed. So what am I going to do next? Well, There is 2 more basic sock patterns left to go, and I've decided I am going to do them all, because, as I said, I'm still reacclimatizing myself with knitting. I have only ever, when I've done knitting in the past, I've only worked with straight needles. Never worked with DPNs and never worked with circular needles. So that's a new skill I've got to learn. So before I can do knitted socks, I've got to learn to be able to do those first. So with that being the case, I'm having to continue with the crochet ones. Now I've decided that I'm going to do basic sock number 2. If I can find it now. Because basic sock number 3 was it's similar in pattern, although when I've just gone, I had a little look through the pattern earlier. It is different. So I'm hoping that with the differences that we have a different situation, which I will show when I do that one. That was basic sock number 3. Basic sock number 2 is cuff down with an afterthought heel. Now again, this is a very short sock. I will not be doing it as short as that. I will be doing it longer. I really do not like my socks around my ankles. I like them halfway up my calves, purely because of the shape of my calves. If I have it just above my ankle, well, there's no point in having a sock on at all because they don't stay. I need them halfway up my calf because of the size of my calves. So that's the one I'm going to be working on next. So it's a cuff down afterthought heel and it's basic sock number 2. So we will see how well I get on with that, and we will see next time. So with everything being said and done for today, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all soon.